Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a look at Harmony One. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. If you haven't seen the previous update, make sure to check out the top right hand corner of your video. There will be a card with the previous update. I encourage you to check that out before watching this one because I'm not going to be repeating a lot of the stuff that I said in the last update. So, jumping into the daily chart, we are on TradingView. As you can see, we do have a cup and handle pattern playing out. And if we take a look at the target, so from the bottom of the cup all the way, what is that? What is that? I need the trend line from the bottom of the cup all the way to the resistance of the cup. Then you take that trend line and place it wherever the breakout is. And we essentially, met the target of the cup and handle pattern. And what we're doing right now is we got a bit overextended from the 20 EMA. We're coming back down for support and we're landing almost on the 55 EMA. As I always say, have the buy orders at the 55 EMA, but not exactly at the 55 EMA, just a bit above it so that so that your order is going to get filled, okay? Because if you place it exactly at the price of the 55 EMA, either the EMA moves up or either the price bounces off, but barely, not even touching your order. So I always recommend having the buy orders above the EMAs, just a tiny bit above. And very, very good point to enter Harmony One right now. I'm thinking of doing that myself. Tremendous, tremendous uptrend over here. As you can see, what happens is we sometimes lose the 55 EMA a bit, then we come back above the 20 and we continue with the uptrend. That is exactly what I think is going to happen in here. In fact, as you can see, it does seem like we are in some sort of a bull flag. So I did have this bull flag in the previous video, but that bull flag was a bit different because we didn't have all these candles. But right now, as you can see, if this bull flag plays out, we do have a target, and that is going to be sitting right above the 1.414 at 46 cents, which will be our new all-time high. We are above the previous all-time high that we set in March, which is great. And we're doing good. This bullish pattern gives me hope. And what you want to look for is obviously you're coming down in this channel down pattern. And at one point, you're going to see a breakout. And once you see that breakout, if you're looking to buy, obviously, you want to buy now. If you're a breakout trader, you're waiting for the breakout, back test of support, then you move on. So yeah, jumping into the RSI on the daily chart. So here you can see that we're losing this multi-month support trend line on the RSI, and this is quite bad. But I did say to you that when you start coming back down to this trend line, that's where you want to start buying into the project. And I still stand by that point. This is a little fake out that we're having, so I wouldn't pay much attention to this. Obviously, I don't think we're going to come back down into the oversold. I don't think so, unless Bitcoin has a massive, sell-off. But what is going to happen in the next couple of days is we're going to come back into the pattern and we're going to break out within the next couple of weeks. We still might consolidate, get rejected from this zone, come back down, bounce off of this zone once again, and then we break out. And once you see that breakout, buying in this area once you're in here is still okay. But once you're in that breakout zone and you're getting overextended, that's when I would start looking at taking some profits, at least some profits, right? And this will be a nice resistance zone for you guys because you can see that we got rejected from that zone 3 times before. Let me get that fixed. There we go. So we got rejected from that area 3 times before, once in February, second time in February, and once in March again. So yeah, look for this resistance at 90 on the RSI. And obviously you're looking at the 1.618 on the Fib retracement at 59 cents, the 1.414 at 43 cents, and the second Fib level at $1.07. Honestly, I do think we're definitely getting to the 1.618, and we might get overextended to the $1 price. That's what I think. Obviously, if we have an extended bull market, then you would see yourself get to the 2.272 and the 2.414. But we can't say that yet because we don't know if we're gonna have that bear market pullback in December, January, or are we gonna have a pullback like in May, like the one we had in May, and then recover in a couple of months and then have the next leg up. But yeah, we're still in this bull flag. Obviously, the previous bull flag was a bit smaller, but now things have changed because we have new candles. We're getting our head hit on this 20 EMA. So the 20 EMA is pushing us down. It's rejecting, but essentially what is happening is the 55 EMA is creeping up, the 20 EMA is coming back down, and they're getting closer, and that's great. They are like magnets, and you want them to be together so that the next leg up can be healthier, and you could have that next move up. Because if the distance between the EMAs is going to be large, right? If this is the distance between the EMAs, sooner rather than later, you're going to have your pullback and you're going to drop down all the way to the 55 and even potentially lose the 55 EMA. So that should be something that you understand. Now let's jump into Binance. So this is Binance. We do have a bit of a different fib setup over here from the swing low in September to the swing high in October, October 27th to be exact. That gives us 80 cents on the 1.618. That gives us 52 cents on the 1.272. And this was our swing high. We came back down, pretty much had a bounce off the golden ratio, off the 0.618, which is something that you do after you peak out. Then you move down towards the golden ratio and you at least have a bounce off of it. So what I think is we may potentially even come back lower and bounce off 24 cents, 24,311. And we may hold that as support. Right now, currently what we're doing is we're holding support off of this swing high, off of this previous swing high, because as you can see, this is where we're sitting right now, and that's pretty much that swing high. So this is a nice support level. So like I said, you want to buy support, and we're currently on a support level. If we dip lower, that's another opportunity to get more Harmony 1 tokens. But if you see yourself start losing this level and we close today's candle below this level, then I would say there is more probability that we're going to come back down, retest this yellow support line of the bull flag, and retest this golden ratio at 24,311. So have your buy orders ready, guys. If you have some spare fiat, obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, but once you get in here and potentially, even if you buy right now to the 1.618, that's a 196% trade. So, a pretty good trade in my opinion. On the 4-hourly chart, we are, potentially coming in for the bullish cross on the MACD, which is a lagging indicator. So if you have your bearish cross, that's a confirmation of the downtrend, which means it will pretty much confirm that we're coming back down a bit lower than we are right now. And if you jump into the stochastic on the 4-hourly, we are on our way down. So maybe you want to wait until you get down to this zone, and that's where you buy in, because below here, it's the oversold. But as always, on the stochastic RSI, you may have the trend reversal. So you want to keep your eye on the stochastic. Once you see something like this happening, that's when the trend is reversing and you want to start getting into the project before it flies, obviously. But it's better when you have your buy orders ready and set to go so that you don't panic and do anything stupid. On the relative strength index, we're doing pretty okay, I would say. Obviously, you do see this horizontal trend line that needs to be broken on the 4-hourly chart over here. So once you see that broken, that is an indicator that we're flipping bullish. So before this, you're still good to buy. Obviously, this is looking like a symmetrical triangle over here, or a descending triangle. Yeah, in fact, this is a descending triangle because the lower support is not horizontal, basically. So yeah, what's going to happen is consolidating, breakout, take profit here. Simple as that. That's pretty much it. If I missed out anything on the charts, guys, do let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching. Check me out on Twitter. We do have a Telegram chat with a great community that will help you if you have any questions, anything you ever need related to crypto. Jump into the chat. People will help you straight away. Jump into the Discord server to get some technical analysis, and you can leave your requests over there, and either I or our moderator will answer you as soon as possible. And make sure to check out the crypto club that we have going on. There are a couple of different tiers with different benefits, guys. And if you decide to join, you're going to get exclusive content, low cap early calls, and a whole bunch of good stuff that's going to help you. So think of it as buying a cup of coffee, but instead of the coffee, you get some useful information that's going to potentially make you a lot of money. I think that's a nice trade-off. So that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I'm going to catch you in the next one. Goodbye and good